The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Look, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. And now, Justin Johnson. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, Johnson sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, Chance McCormick.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Johnson. Johnson measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 19 years old. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Joey Meneses up next for the Astros.
Joey Meneses.
Low by him.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin.
Fall off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. 2 on, 1 out. And now for the Jays, George Springer. The Astros leading by a run here on opening day. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Inside, almost got him.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here comes a pitch. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And next for Toronto, Justin Johnson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one is absolutely belted. Tucker going back. That's long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And we are starting over. It's 6-6. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses.
Attack their zone.
Liner. And a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Johnson with a valiant job in defeat. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Two outs, runner on first. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
On the ground, right side, Johnson gets it to first, and that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. So 1 out, nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Justin Johnson. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He'll touch them all. That's his 4th home run of the series, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0, and he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Up the middle. Nice grab. Steps on the bag for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Justin Johnson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. Another homer. His third home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 4-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Let's get ready.
Here's a big power threat. Justin Johnson. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Let's go now. What time?
Into center and a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's George Springer.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fraley should have it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Astros 4. So first and second with 1 gone. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Fraley.
1 out. Got 1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Double play ball to second. Off balance beat. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 runners on base.
So up next, Justin Johnson.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
That one fouled off. Johnson in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And the 0-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, one out. Joey Wiemer next up for the Blue Jays. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, 2-ball. The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Astros 5 and the Blue Jays 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to.
Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, another comes in to score. The relay to the plate, safe, he beats it, and it's 6-5. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So now it's going to be Yainer Diaz.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
We got no outs.
The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air.
Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, out to left. Drops into the glove. Now a throw to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Pickoff roll, and he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 2-1. There goes the runner. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And the batter is George Springer. Runner breaks for third. That gets down for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. In comes the run from second. They lead it in the 8th.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And next for Toronto, Justin Johnson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And they will walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Johnson with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Fans are final line score.